right, everyone. All right. It is Wednesday morning, early Wednesday morning. And if you're listening to this, good morning. If you hear it when you get up, good morning. And it's hump day or whenever you listen to it. Hello. You guys, if you didn't pay attention to the screen, everything that I state is allegedly, and it's always in my opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. And you also see the Copyright Act of 1976. This is under the section of 107, disclaimer for fair use, teaching, news reporting, celebrity gossip, sometimes reality TV, and all that jazz. Within stating that, if you look at the title, Digital Danger, your kids are being watched. I came across on Instagram, I came across a video, and certain things piqued my interest to say I need to let everyone hear this and know what's going on. We know it's going on, but I don't think to this magnitude. So, what I would like to do is go ahead and not waste any time, share my screen because I have a couple of things I want you guys to listen to and take a look at. So go ahead and listen to this. This is from Official Herd. They have a lot of things over there for about kids, different programs. So you can check them out on Instagram. It's called Official Herd. And it says here, have you heard of digital napping? And I have to say napping because of, the algorithm and YouTube of children. I want you guys to listen to this video.
Phenomenon is called digital kidnapping, and yes, it is as scary as it sounds. As parents, we love to take photos of our kids and post them. It's a great way to keep our family and friends in the loop. But now experts are issuing this new alert that bad guys are using our posts against us to track our children. This morning, you're about to see how they do it.
Your baby catching.
From Facebook to Instagram, parents sharing their children's lives online. But now the new world crime, digital kidnapping, predators stealing your kids' photos and spreading them online. This stranger posting on Facebook claiming this girl was his daughter. In another recent case, a child's photo was tagged on a porn site. Turns out most of us are putting our own families at risk.
Exactly. And you're going to hear further down the video, and we're probably, people are probably not taking any precautions or saying they're like, these are just photos, they're letting friends and family see on different social media platforms, and they're not really thinking about it. But unfortunately, in this day and time, it's not like it used to be in our days, way back when computers, what? That was only like it, you didn't have computers at home and different things of that nature. Heck, we didn't have cell phones. We had pagers and stuff like that. And the pagers didn't even, first they just showed numbers, and then we thought we were doing something when they had words come on, and then they were in different colors. But let me get back to it.
And we have no idea. You post all the time.
Yeah, I like to post about the kids.
That's Michelle and Reese. They think we're doing a general story about social media. What they don't know, back in Ohio, cyber safety expert Jesse Weinberger is poring over their social media pages, checking for private information. So what do you find here?
Through mom's Facebook account and everything that she's posted, I was able to find out husband's name, children's names. She has 2 children. I know their ages. I know their dates of birth. I know where they go to school. I have the address of the school. I have the name of the teacher. I know exactly which playgrounds they visit, how often they like.
This phenomenon is called digital kidnapping.
Okay. Now, with that information, it's crazy because a person could start following you allegedly and potentially. A person could really start to, follow you. And I should have left it up. Okay, hold on. I want to go back to that. I should have left it up. I wanted to read some of the comments from people. Let me pull it back up. Official heard. But you know, it's that's that person's whole life. And I know that they probably are not thinking about it or anything of that nature, like, oh, what's the harm in it? But there's a lot of harm because of the fact, look at how easy it was for her to just, let me see, I think it was her. Look how easy it was for her. I'm trying to remember. I think it was, never mind, forget it. I should have left it up. No biggie. But it was easy for her to just tap into that quickly. So let me go ahead and I want to share my screen. I want to read this for you guys to take a look. Right here, it states the theft of a minor's photo. Digital napping is the theft of a minor's photo posing as them or posing as their parents. It is when a stranger steals a minor's photo from the internet and posts the photo as if it's their own. They then post these photos across social media accounts and reveal and likes the photo and comment and then they receive DK, um, digital napping, because I got to make sure I get tongue tied because I got to make sure I don't say that word. But digital napping is commonly done to reveal private or sensitive information that negatively impacts the child's life, making it difficult to gain acceptance to college or subjecting them to bullying. And let me go ahead. And that came from Copilot off of Bing. So I just want to say my sources. And then the next one, I wanted to give you guys some stats, some statistics of, let's see here, let me share. I wanted to give you guys some statistics of that. So let me bring this up. Okay, so you can see right there where it says statistics related to digital napping. An estimated 500,000 predators use multiple platforms to target children daily. 33% of all internet SMEX crimes occur on social media. South Africa reported 4,000 nappings in 2022. 1 in 4 children aged 6 to 12 years old private disclose private information online when asked. So that means you need to watch your kids, make sure, and don't just have something monitored to them. Go, ear hustle, go to that door, pop in, them doors shouldn't be locked. And then it says over 65% of online sexual offenders turn to social media to learn details about their prospective victims, habits, routines, and locations. 72.9% of tweens, which people my age we just say teenagers, and 85% of teens experience bullying as a bully, victim, or witness. Virtual napping fraud has been aware of for at least maybe 2 decades. Some offenders fixate on children's nudity or breastfeeding. So, moms, be aware when you're doing these videos or you're putting pictures out there. You have some. I don't want to use the. You have some nasty people out there. Okay. And the next thing I want to give you guys, this right here, I looked this up. It was like 9 social media napping statistics, how social media ignorance is endangering your children. So, and that was some of the things I read already. But these are some of the things. Sexual assault cases have spiraled by 300% through social media. So social media, and it says currently averaging 2 hours and 31 minutes of social media usage, 33% of all internet sexual crimes occur on social media, increasing time spent. So the more time they spend on there, the more vulnerable they are. Over number two, over 4,000 napping cases have been reported, like I said, in South Africa. 40 and number three, 48% of child napping victims in the U.S. meet their predators through, and I'm not saying, or you could say captures, through social media platforms. So they can't stress enough that the parents need to be mindful of the risks associated in using, and even if you're, unless you're sitting there watching every keystroke and different things, and kids are savvy these days, they know how to, change things around. Number four, 1 in 4 children feels freely shares their personal information, the name, address, images, and things of that nature. Number five, according to the FBI, there were 337,195 NCIC entries for missing children in 2021 alone. Number six, 40% of kids confess they sometimes or always change their privacy settings to public to draw more followers. And social media nappings 10. And then you see where it says catfish. Number seven, 89% of online sexual exploitation occurs in chat rooms like Facebook Messenger, which I would have never, mine would have never. And if they tried, I caught them. I don't play that. I'll take the whole, I done took hinges off the door. There is no privacy. Not in here. I took hinges off, and if you think that you're gonna, I'll take the, I done took television, game sets, I done took all that stuff out the room. I don't play. I'm old school. I'm not your friend. I'm your parent. Number eight, Facebook. WhatsApp? WhatsApps? I don't even know what that is because I've never used it. Snapchat accounts for 76% of the child napping cases involved in social media. Number nine, in 1 in 33 children experience being lured into sexual conversations or face-to-face meetings, and that's the Johnson County Children Advocacy. And it's also saying 43% of children aged 8 to 13 converse with people they haven't met on social media and gaming platforms. Conclusion: any child can become a victim of an online predator. Parents and guardians must educate them about how much information is to give out. I'm serious. Even when they setting up, like, I don't even know if you, let me go and stop sharing. I don't even know if you guys know, but for me, I try to like educate myself. And so when my kids set up their PlayStation's account, oh, we're not putting the real address, our physical address. We're not doing that because do you know that a person can get your IEP address, which is attached to your address? So yeah, we're not doing that. So be careful when kids are setting up these game consoles and different things like that. And if they're buying things online, have just look, I'm in there. If they need money or something, I got a fake account. I never use my card because once you put your card on there, that card, I've seen where kids can take that card because it's saved on the account. You just got to really just go in there. And if they're going to be mad with you, let them be mad at you. It does not matter at the end of the day. You are their parent, and it's your job to protect them. Now, and at the end of the day, if you see them getting emotional and they're being bullied and different things, you got to go and I talked to my son first and he didn't listen. And I was like, I would rather for him to be mad at me than to not be here for some other reason because of being bullied or whatever. But anywho, I'm getting a little, as we call it back in my days, cotton mouth, a little dry mouth. I just want to thank you guys for, coming over here. If you can go ahead and hit that like button, if you can subscribe, if you're not a subscriber, turn on that notification bell, and also comment below. If you had any experience with, also there are people that they can change their voice to sound like their kids. And if you've never paid attention, watch Dateline with God, what is his name? The guy that's always to catch a predator. It's so many things out there. We just have to stay abrupt and just don't just be their friend, be their parent. Until next time, peace and soul. Love you guys.